Right, so first things first, a bit of an apology. I'm very sorry for the quality first, but all great oaks must start from indeed tiny, tiny, teeny acorns. Um, yeah, so here it is. First in hopefully an ongoing series of rants, observations, and many other things throughout the days and weeks, years, months of my life. So first things first, I did see a wonderful advert on the bus journey the other day. I'm not going to tell you what it's for or anything like that, or show you a picture of it. For a number of reasons. One of them being I'd have to actually find that exact thing again, which, if you're familiar with buses, generally getting on exactly the same one with exactly the same adverts is pretty much a nigh impossibility. So, instead I'll simply sort of go over the details of it, and hopefully you might come across it yourself in your travels. But it was kind of putting expectations on a child already, even before really it's able to make words, which is a bit of a shame. And that's kind of really, I think, sort of the thrust of what I'm saying today. There's no real game in kind of, I suppose, forcing a child down a path. And we all have to remember that our offspring are not us. We might have dreams and hopes and ambitions and various things like that. But one of the things that really should be left alone is those of others. Accepting, if their dreams, hopes, and ambitions happen to be, mass genocide, then that's probably a good one to nip in the bud. But it was, set an expectation, that this child will be, if you like, the hope for the future. Will be like a star. Again, it's putting that almost like enfranchised for fame and fortune. Again, even before you've made any real mark on the world, like by finger painting. Crying out loud. So yeah, it's not particularly long one today, which is either a positive or a negative, depending on your point of view. But certainly it's something to to consider. The fact of the matter is, if you do have children out there, don't force them into a path. The best way to let something grow is to let it just grow. Nourish it, feed it, keep it alive. Do you make a plant grow into the shape of a question mark? Some people do. So, bad example perhaps from them, but most of us kind of go, well, a tree wants to be a tree, let it grow upwards and become a tree, provide shade and oxygen. And think of your kids like that, basically. It's better in the long run. Now, one of the reasons I didn't want to say what it was up front is because I sort of wanted to, I suppose, end on a high, really. While I'm berating it for saying, have an expectation, you are my hope in this world. You'll do everything I didn't and make me rich vicariously, which is a whole separate issue, I'm sure. But yeah, it was actually a poster for promoting breastfeeding in the local area, which is good. Because again, that's nurturing, nourishing. It's positive. So it's good effort, just a little shaky on the dismount. So yeah, that's it for this time anyway. If you did sort of like the idea, and thinking this could evolve, there's all the various bits and pieces down there, and sort of like and subscribe and blah 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 blah. Like and stuff is up the top these days, but. At the video's end, but yeah, like, subscribe, favorite, whatever. It all helps. It all gets the profile out there. Share it with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.